So let's talk a little bit about this thing about compassion, because Ben Franklin had a very strong feeling about this. As a matter of fact, you need to know the founding fathers said, oh yes, it is, we care for the poor. As a matter of fact, we're setting up this system to help the poor if they really want help. This will help them in more ways than giving them a handout. As a matter of fact, Ben Franklin said, if you're not careful, you can think you're doing compassionate things, but wind up doing what? Exactly the opposite. You think you're helping, you're actually harming. What did he call it? Kind of interesting. He called it compassion, which is counterproductive. Look at the top of page 120. Because he saw this in England. He saw the government being involved in welfare schemes in England. And he said, boy, we've got to take some lessons from this. And so he wrote these lessons down. Look at number 1. Franklin says, compassion, which gives a drunk the means to increase his drunkenness, is counterproductive. You ever been approached by somebody who, kind of maybe staggers up and says, you got some, some money for my gasoline for my car that's out of gas? And you know if you give that person money, what are they going to do? Go buy some more booze. That's counterproductive, isn't it? You don't mind going and maybe buying them a meal, maybe even a little gas, but you go buy it. Otherwise, What else does he say? Compassion, number 2, which breeds debilitating dependency and weakness, is counterproductive. Right? How do you breed dependency by giving people things? You tell me this.
They don't know how to work, so they become dependent and you keep on helping them.
Because they know, hey folks, look, what's human tendency? Is it a human trait to work hard? I mean, do we all just love to work hard, make our muscles ache? And no, we really don't. What does our body tell us?
Relax.
Boy, if I can relax and still eat, I would. But natural law won't let you do that, will it? So we have to get out and work. And but there are getting to be second, third, and fourth generations of people now. The only thing they know is to get the green check from the government every month. That's just the way people live. That's how you buy your food. That's how you pay your rent. You just don't know any different. That's dependency, right? That's why my wife and I, we've never given our children allowance. Well, it's kind of a personal thing, but allowance. Allowance. To me, allowance is welfare. You have certain chores for having a nice home to live in and a bed to sleep in and food to eat. I'm sure you've heard all this, right? And if you want to earn some money, here's a few pay jobs that can be done or not done depending on how much money you want to earn. In other words, we've always tried to tie earning to work. Tie money to work. You don't do that, you're really cheating somebody.
You're doing a disservice.
Yeah. You're building dependency, which you don't want to build. What's the next one there? Compassion, which blunts the desire or necessity to work for a living, is counterproductive. We would all be tempted to live by the sweat of another man's brow if we got hooked on it, right? Let somebody else do the work. And the last one there, compassion which smothers the instinct to strive and excel, is counterproductive. Counterproductive compassion.